What's up YouTube, it's Joel here. I've got an update for you on those very important stimulus checks. The IRS has started mailing out stimulus checks, but wait, not to people, to banks. Wells Fargo has had outages with processing stimulus checks for their account holders. SSI and SSDI Direct Express, those have been put at the bottom of the totem pole and are going to be some of the last to receive their stimulus. Even TurboTax and H&R Block have had issues with their stimulus check system in distributing it out to their customers. There's a lot of things happening with stimulus checks right now that you need to know about so you can get your stimulus checks. And some of it is coming from the banks, but also from the IRS. It literally blows my mind what's going on, especially for those on SSI and SSDI. But I do have some really good news for you, so there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Also, I do have two very important easy to do things to make sure that you know when your stimulus is coming and to make sure it gets to you no matter what, because that's your money. Because we can't just know what's going on, we have to be able to do something about it, and that's where I want to help. Don't forget to help me and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Really helps a lot to grow the channel, get these videos out there for more people to see and get the help they need. Also, I've got two ways that you can get some free, legit money, which we'll get to in just a moment. The IRS is legit mailing the banks, not people, stimulus checks. This is right up the alley with a ton of issues that have been happening with people's stimulus checks. The issues are that for some reason, this time around, I don't know why they didn't learn this from the couple times they did it before, there's been a lot of changes the way things are distributed than before. It's creating a lot of hiccups and delays in people getting stimulus money. One of the biggest banks of them all, like Wells Fargo, even reported apologizing for the outages it's been having with stimulus checks and people not even being able to access the funds for those stimulus checks. And think about it, if some bank like Wells Fargo is having issues, you gotta believe that there's probably some more banks that are going through the exact same thing. And to top it all off, the IRS has direct deposited over 100 million checks. They have mailed out physical checks. I mean, they even mailing out checks to banks. Even H&R Block and TurboTax are having stimulus checks issues with their distribution services. If you use their services, like having the Emerald card, that's why you probably haven't received your funds that you were supposed to. And one of the worst things is they still haven't distributed those stimulus checks to the SSI or SSDI recipients. So the big question is, why am I not seeing any info on the Get My Payment website? So let's go through, when you're going through it, what's the problem? So first, it's gonna ask you what's your SSN, your social security number, or your ITIN number. Then it's gonna ask you what's your date of birth, street address, zip, or postal code. Now, it's really hard to get any of these wrong except for the street address. It literally took me 3 tries to see something on the Get My Payment portal whenever I entered my information in, because the way they have the address system set up, it's not the way I usually write it out. And if I'm not getting it right, I know that there's probably multiple people having the same issues. So 2 things very easy that you can do right now to get things straight for you and for the IRS. Number 1, go to the link I have down in the description labeled Informed Delivery. The United States is using the USPS or United States Postal Service to distribute these checks, but also this is where their address database originates from. So when you're looking up your info on the Get My Payment website, this is where they're pulling their data in terms of addresses to match from. So go to the link, go through the steps, and set up Informed Delivery. Not only are you going to be emailed images of the mail that you're going to be getting, but you'll be able to see if they're about to mail you your stimulus check, and also you're going to verify your mailing address and contact info so that the systems are now aligned. So this will help out with making sure that all the information that the IRS has, what you have, is consistent. And when you enter in the info on the Get My Payment portal to see your stimulus deposit date, it will all match. Number 2, go to the link I have in the description labeled Moved. If you have moved in the past year and a half, make sure that you get every bit of mail that you're supposed to get, including those stimulus checks. By setting this up, they will forward any mail that goes through the system to your new mailing address. Again, this is going to get information consistent with the IRS. So the good news with everything happening is the IRS knows they dropped the ball. There's a lot of stuff that is not correct now, and that's why they're going to extend the deadline for filing taxes to May 17th. The IRS has said that it will be reviewing 2020 returns, and if a taxpayer is entitled to more money, which that's always a good thing, the agency will adjust the return and automatically issue the remaining balance. Additional payments will be made as the IRS continues to process tax returns. People are going to be seeing money that they were supposed to be getting hitting their bank accounts. So update your information in the steps I provided so that you can get the money that's owed to you. If you have any comments or questions, ask down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And y'all know that I'm answering a lot of your comments. So now on to that free, legit money. If you use my link down below, sign up for an account with Webull or Robinhood, you're going to be getting 2 free stocks worth up to $1,600. Now here are my 2 free stocks. Hey, that's almost $50 and it can be more for you. Look, you can sell these stocks, it's super easy, have real cold hard cash, or take that money, invest into something else different, or let those stocks grow into more money. You can start investing with this money and start building some wealth, because know this, that almost every single millionaire, over 90% of them, invest. You want to be financially free? Then you got to do what it takes to make you financially free, and it all starts here. This is free money that you didn't have before, so why not? I want to help those that were just like me. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, or even if you just want to grow your wealth, that's how I used to be. I was living paycheck to paycheck, but now I'm not. It's a blessing, and I want to help others follow the same steps that I did so that they can live that same financially free life. But it takes one step at a time. Now, I'm going to be bringing more to this channel to help you take the next step. Now remember, even if it's a baby step, as long as you're moving forward, that's all that matters. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We're going to stay up to date on all the stimulus, see some really practical ways of increasing your wealth, making some real money, learning how to work the system, finances, budgets, even taxes, and learn some really easy tricks to make it all work for you so that you can save money and make money at the same time. This is Joel with True Life Investing. Until next time, peace out.